Do, do, do. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let me go. Bum, 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 bum. Do, 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 do. Bam! Alright, there we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody out in internet land. Ba 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 ba. Thank you, Opera Soria. Wow. I like right before I got on stream. I found 2 mosquito bites, and I can now hear it. I am being assaulted. Like, literally right before. I tried to kill it before I started, but I don't think I got it. So, if you see me start waving my arms and flailing, it's because there is a mosquito that is destroying me currently that I cannot find. Boop, boop. Boo. All right. Sorry, that's been me the last week. Yeah, for sure, right? Have you been... Are you getting a lot out there? Oh, look at Tort. Look at Tort behaving like a good Tort. Although I don't think Tort did do it initially, but I'm assuming that's because it wasn't initialized. Oh, there was a mosquito that hovers around me working out. Yeah, that's the worst. I think after... I was going to try to work out today after, but like, yeah, that I'm not working out while there is a vile mosquito like harassing me. I feel like that's the mosquito version of being like titillating is to like work out in front of it, where it's just like like, isn't that the whole thing? They can sense like the blood beneath your skin. So I feel like working out is immediately gonna be like, you know, make a thirsty mosquito thirstier. No, he didn't. I had to restart him. We're not dealing with tech issues right now. Gotcha, Opera Soria. Poor Tort. It's like, I feel like Tort's just always having issues. Oh man. But yeah, now I've got... Oh, God, that's going to drive me nuts. And it's, like, on the foot, too. Which is always, I feel like, the worst. It's on my knee and on my foot. Where he got me. So, we'll see how that works. Ugh. On top of my, my whole, like, onsen egg, I'm... The problem is it's expensive, but I kind of wanted to try to make my own, like, miso soup. Like, not like the you know, the kind that you get that you just mix in the hot water, but apparently you can actually, like, soak it in, like, you can get, like, daishi bags and, like, make the broth and then actually, like, get the soba, or the, not the soba, the miso, or the soy paste and make the soy paste individually, and apparently it's really good. So I was looking at that to be like, maybe I'll try to figure out how to make, like, traditional homemade miso soup, and it actually was really expensive. it was to get it was very expensive. It might be cheaper if I go down to Marukai, but anyway, that's an update in my continuing. Apparently, I'm just gonna. That's how I'm coping with life is just finding new dishes to try to get good at making. that's where I'm at right now. Oh, hi, princess. And here's the princess saying hello to everybody. Hello. Do. Oh, do you have gunk in your eye? Okay. Do. Bum. Trying to figure out a good playlist for today too, because I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go back to the haunted house. I'm really gonna try to do like one last push on the haunted house script to see if I can make this thing work before I move on to another project. I also have the short film here too, which I probably should work on. But I'd like to get one more horror script done. We'll see how it works. We'll see if I can do it. But that was my plan for today. But I'm trying to find like a good playlist for it. I have not built a good playlist for this story. Okay, Torch should be set up for for the link moderation. Okay, thank you, Opresoria. Thank you. Do. Actually, let me see here. Is it gonna announce me? Well. No. Oh, it did it! Yay, Tort. Good job, Tort. You're working. Tort is awake. We did it. All right, cool. Well, thank you, Opresoria, for getting Tort set up for all that stuff. So that should be good. Actually, let me open Discord too. Hey, welcome in. The kids are asleep. How you holding up? How you doing? We are currently in the chill. I call this the safe space word stream. Is what we're doing today. So we're doing the just slouching toward Bethlehem, etc. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yep, gotcha. I feel that. Don't switch. Ba-doo. Yeah. It's been a whirlwind, so I'm trying to get back into. I need to get this script done, and I have just botched every timeline. I think after doing the film festival and then like my birthday and like everything, and then everything the past few days, I'm just like I'm just trying to like reset so I can actually try to get this fucking script done, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. We'll see. But how's the? I know you were trying to make some major deadlines. The kids are asleep. Hopefully you made them before the world started to burn. Let's turn that down a little bit. But yeah, I'm still dealing with did you want to write the pin message? Oh, you can write it. If you can. If not, Opresoria, I can do it. I turned in my book and also my out. Really? Okay, so you got your book in and your outline, so just one outline to one outline. Okay, so you got 2 more to go. When do you have to have those 2 other outlines in by? I know originally I was gonna try, because now it seems like people are actually starting to read again, or I've heard of some people kind of getting like hit up for you got any people are starting to actually read scripts again. So I was like, oh shit, and I've only got 2 that have pitch decks done, so I'm mostly just trying to figure out what I want to work on at this point, like what I think is going to have the best shot at me getting like something, having like a good solid packet of different scripts and different projects to be read by December. One is due the 3rd week of November. The other, oh shit, the other's ASAP. Okay, oh no. Whew. Man, you're in the middle of it. The kids are asleep. You're good lord. All right. Well, yeah. Today is gonna be the ASAP is actually code for fit it in. Okay, got you. But in the middle of chaos, fit it in somewhere. Yeah. No, I feel that. Plus day job deadline, also 3rd week. Oh shit! Really? Oh god. How are you juggling all that? The kids are asleep. That is too much. I've got like 2 edits. It looks like I'm gonna have to do another like 30-hour New York turnaround next week, which I'm really not looking forward to. I really hate when they schedule me on jobs like this. It like it fucks up my whole week, and like, but it also I only get paid for like a day and a half, 2 days. Hey, Cryptid! No worries on being late, Cryptid. Yeah, we all have to do the adulting. I literally just slammed my first meal of the day before I started streaming, so kids badly, juggling badly. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you. But yeah, they keep any. It's funny, like I don't. Wildlight, what? What happened? What did I do? What did I do? Hey, Ghostly. Oh yeah, I said I had to go on early because of because I have to. I'm meeting up with my writers group and we're meeting earlier today. Oh, I'm being yelled at about dinner. That's fair. That's fine. You're allowed to. Everyone's allowed to yell at me about that because I'm really bad at that. If you don't eat a solid dinner, I swear. I know. Hence why I'm starting earlier. Hey, Ghostly. I don't know what to write. Everything I'm coming with sounds very corporate. It's just I can keep it easy. I can do it. Here. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. How do I pin this? Pin. Yeah, manually unpinned at the end of the stream. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. Cool. There you go. I'll just make it easy. It's fine. That works. Oh, I need a reminder? I don't know how to do that. I just know how to pin it. I don't know what I'm doing, Opera Soya. I just know how to make it go to the top of the banner. That's all I got. That's all. That is the extent of my knowledge. Does anyone know of a nice long pier Ghostly can walk up? Oh no, Ghostly, are you in the middle of another bout of writer's block? Because that is no good. No. Yeah, no. That wasn't for you, Ghostly. That was. I'm trying to pin this thing to the top just so folks know if they just popped in and aren't in the Discord, but that's not for you, Ghostly. That is for. I was doing that to pin, and then I got yelled at for screwing that up by Opera Soria, because that is my life is not understanding technology. Oh no, Ghostly is about to lose a damn gasket because of her work. Oh shit. Oh yes, thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Yeah, okay, thank you, Opera Soria. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Opera Soria just had to replace the pin. Yes, got it. I follow. I got you. just let me be dumb, Opera Soria. Let me be dumb bad technology streamer. Wait. So what happened? Ghostly, you got in trouble for having integrity? Wait, what? What happened, Ghostly? I mean, well, you don't have to share details if you don't want to. But, ugh. So essentially, something happened where, I don't know, man. Although the reason this is funny is I told you about the reminder less than 5 minutes ago. That is true, and I probably forgot. I'm a goldfish sometimes, everybody. Should not be shocking. Particularly when it comes to tech stuff. Because I remembered the one thing. I just didn't remember the other thing. But I'm sorry, Ghostly. Ugh. So essentially, you just got... I feel like that used to happen to me if you tried to... I don't know, like... If there's something you have, like, a moral quandary with, or, like, a... Essentially, you're not trying to be shitty about it. It like, gets you in trouble at work. It feels very gross. I don't know. This used to happen to me when I worked at Geek Squad, where at Geek Squad, people would ask you for your recommendations on a computer. And so I'd give my honest opinion, and we would get in trouble for that. Because, they're like, your brands are being sold here, you can't be shitty to brands and things like that. And so they used to get really mad at us when we'd do it. I kept doing it, and they never fired me. But, I don't know. I felt like I had, I don't know. It just, It's messed up. It's like they actively want you to just be a terrible human being sometimes. And there's a lot of pressures inside, like, particularly corporate culture, and all that. So Big Boss Man is coming to visit next week, and people told Ghostly to save work. Oh, okay, got you. So we look busy, which essentially means sit on your ass and work when management is around. Got it. Which is bullshit. Ghostly does her job when she has to do it. I got you. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you were like, no, I'm just gonna do it, and then, you know. Yeah. That's an interesting, like, logic. I wonder if it comes there. So there's a weird corporate logic thing that comes with that sometimes, where it, like, they don't see it as necessary, or if it's weird. It comes from, like, obviously that's not how a proper anything should run. It's not coherent, but it's like they're so disassociated from the actual day-to-day work that if they see it as being not necessary, they'll just cut it. And it'll be based on, like, a whim. You know what's really funny is they do this in budgets too. I've learned this doing, like, when I did, like, a lot of video work for tech companies. They literally will spend their budgets on shit they don't need, because if they don't spend their required budget, like, if they save money, if they literally save money, their budgets will be cut the following year. So in order to maintain their budgets, they will just spend frivolously on the dumbest shit to make their budgets. It's like, it's so backward. Like, corporate culture and the way that we've, like, structured that is so, like, as backwards. It's insane. It's insane. It's like hierarchy. Yeah, I feel you, Ghostly. So did you get in trouble when the boss man showed up, or did your workers get mad at, or your fellow coworkers get mad at you because you just did all your work anyway? Hi, Princess. Princess clearly wants pets. So Ghostly started on work, and asshole coworker 1 attempted to chew her out, saying, "This is what you have to do sometimes in the adult business world." For reference, Ghostly is the youngest in her office. Yeah, I think you had mentioned that you were the youngest in the office. To which Ghostly replied, "I will not go against my work ethic." And the coworker then said, "Do you want people to get fired?" To which Ghostly looked him in the eye and said, "Don't worry, I'll volunteer as tribute first." To which he then went and tattled. I'll give you a lot of props for being like, fire me. Then that is, snitches get stitches, bro. Yeah, that's gets her sleep. Just like, also, that's a great response, Ghostly. That is a great response to that. Also, there's no, like, real, there's also, like, no real guaranteed, like, that's actually what's going to happen. So my other guy said that afterwards. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's no guarantee that that's what they're gonna do. That they're gonna, like, fire people because they're not necessary. You do not know that. That's not a guarantee. Sometimes they'll actually be happy with that because it's running efficiently. Because lots of times there's also, like, metrics by which they can judge stuff. To see a, like, there's, like, however, whatever you're doing at work, there are ways to measure, usually, like, their data. There's ways to measure productivity. So they can already generally tell probably how busy you are. But they want to see how efficiently you're doing it. And how it's being run is usually when they show up. So yeah, there's no guarantee. No, there's also no real threat of running out of work. It's all bullshit. Yeah. So someone was just trying to use it as, like, a way to get lazy. Well, I'm proud of you, Ghostly. Proud of you for standing up for yourself and your work ethic, as well as also telling your coworker, like, offer me up as tribute. Then that is like, well done, well played. And yeah, next time they do that, I take from kids are asleep. Snitches get stitches, bro. You can next time you snitch. You know, what did my brother used to tell me? My brother, every time I'd piss my brother off, he would sometimes tell me, sometimes kids like you don't come home. That was the other thing he always used to tell me. No one knows what happens, but Sometimes kids just don't come home. To be fair, he also did at one point throw me in the trunk of a car. And I'm pretty sure tried to convince me that he was driving me out to the desert, but instead it was actually to a drive-in movie. But I think it was all done under the guise that I literally, legitimately thought I was about to be murdered by my older brother. So Ghostly is actively fighting just being a whistleblower and starting shit to watch the fires and relics. There you go, Ghostly. There you go. Start some shit. Start some fire. There you go. I'm proud. I think we can all say we're proud of you, Ghostly. Well done. Well done. Well played. Good on you. Good on you. Oh my gosh, I'm stealing that. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yes, kids are asleep. Go tend to the kids. Do the parent, the literal hardest job in the world. Youth, right? Oh, you have another song for Lone Star. Okay. All right, go and drop it in. Drop it in. We will do it. That's kind of, I was musing earlier about kind of what I'm trying to do. Because I'm also just trying to like get my head on straight. You know, it's been a wild, like, kind of honestly, it's been like a wild, like 2 months. So now I'm trying to just like, I need to get back into like writing mode. Because I feel like I've been off the train for a while. I'm like, because I've been on and off about whether or not I'm going to keep working on this haunted house story. But I think I'm starting to get some ideas for Lone Star. So I'm thinking I might try to like keep getting this written and then work on rewriting the second half of Lone Star. That might be the project for the next like 3 weeks. So I think Lone Star might be making a comeback. Because I feel like I can block this, like get this one like outlined for the most part while I'm reworking Lone Star. I feel like I can multitask that. So that's because I'm kind of a mess mentally right now. So I'm like trying to figure out what's best for me, because I also really wanted to have these scripts done by the end of the year, and I actually wanted pitch decks done for a lot of them. Yeah, so it's like I'm definitely feeling like the sort of crunch time panic to try to have this stuff done. Far From Any Road by the by the Handsome Family. Chef's Kiss on the Handsome. That is one of my favorite bands. That is actually, so there's actually a really funny reason why that's not in the playlist, because I'm pretty sure that is the theme song to True Detective. But I actually probably could put it on the playlist anyway. It's not like I'm stealing it. Ghostly, you want some help with a Lone Star pitch deck? Ghostly volunteers as tribute. Ghostly, you're just volunteering as tribute to everything now. Let me see here. All right. Let me switch sound off the VOD audio just so when I do upload this, I don't get fried on copyright strikes. The eternal oh, the year's almost over creative oh shit moment. Exactly, Cryptid. That is absolutely what's going on. Okay, let's see here. I'm pretty sure Far From Any Road is the theme song to True Detective, right? It wasn't made for True Detective, but they use it as the theme song. Ads. I hate you. And it's Ryan Reynolds, too. Bah. The only good movie you were in was Adventureland. Okay. Nothing matters, Ghostly. Signs for us. Ghostly, you are definitely in a fire burning mood. Which I'm here for. You know what's funny, Ghostly, is the ending to Pawn Boys has I call the song out in the script because it literally has to be the end song of the script, is a Handsome Family song too. I don't know if you were aware of that, but it's the same band. Mainly because I'm a big fan of the Handsome Family. Yeah. This is Far From Any Road. Yep, you are correct, Ghostly. God, this song is a banger. It's also why the True Detective opening is like one of the best openings HBO has ever done. Yeah. Yeah. I should probably just put this in the Lone Star playlist. I like specifically didn't do it because I was like, that's True Detective. I don't want to do that. Everybody knows that song for True Detective. But it's such a great song. Yeah. Good pick, Ghostly. You know your shit. You know your shit. Well done. But if you haven't listened, I highly recommend to listen to a lot of their other records. The Handsome Family is great. Oh no, let's do them on schedule. Let's try to keep everything on schedule for today because I do have I'm gonna have to leave at like 6 on the dot. Well, actually, I might have to leave a little bit earlier. It might have to be at 5:45. So, we'll do that. Yeah. Okay. So we've been chatting first. So yeah, let's run ads and then we'll dive into our first sprint. Here, we'll just let this play out. It's a great song. Ghostly has been deep diving into the Southern Gothic music because you've got me in a mood, Twilight. Ghostly has devoted November to new project. Oh, that's exciting, Ghostly. Very exciting. All right, thank you, Opera Ad is beginning. All right, sorry everybody if you get hit by ads. We will start our sprints on the backside of the ads. Very exciting, Ghostly. I'm very excited to hear about this new project. It's kind of Noir November too. So like we always call it Noir November. So like a lot of people watch like noir films, you know, like Maltese Falcon, you know, old like 40s like crime, you know, the old nihilistic crime films of the 40s and the 30s. So it's like it's got a vibe. Southern Gothic could work too. It's good. It's good. It kind of fits that vibe. Ghostly is fully delved into the Southern Gothic horror. Oh, excellent. Okay, I am all on board with this, Ghostly. Southern Gothic horror. Spooky Americana is one of my favorite music genres too. Yeah. Yep. I like that like haunting. It's kind of what I love about the Handsome Family. It's all very like mythical lyrics that the lyrics themselves are almost kind of like they're very like esoteric and strange and they don't totally make sense, but at the same time you know, they have this kind of like haunting, you know, they usually tend to be pretty airy and have this ethereal vibe about them, but they still have that kind of country twang, that kind of, you know, old mountain folk twang. It's set in Appalachia, an extension of home, and it's what's keeping me going right now. Fuck yes, Ghostly. Fuck yes. I am all here for Southern Gothic Appalachian horror story. If there are many of the few things I can take credit for as a streamer, it's going to be the fact that it's like get Ghostly to write a weird Southern Gothic horror story. Well done. Hey, yeah, Timber. Yep, that's a great one too, Cryptid. They're a great band. If you have not already, yep. Their first 3, yeah, big fan. Yep. I mean I mean I used to listen to like Calexico. I definitely Iron and Wine. Iron and Wine leans a little more indie, but it's got that vibe. Yeah, make good weird choices, Ghostly, and it's weird too. I mean, I'm a bigger fan of weird than I am of horror. So, go weird with it. I have a lot of people tell me my stuff's not that scary, so I tend to seem like I don't lean very much in. I definitely know from my writing side I don't lean into the horror as much as I do the weird, the surreal, the strange, and just generally like uncomfortable, brooding, like a sense of doom more than horror itself. Civil Wars, if it's a messed up romance, is also a vibe. That is absolutely a vibe, for sure. Okay, all right. You know what? Since we're doing that, on the next break, Ghostly can show you the first bit, not read it, but Ghostly would like a pin. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Throw it in the Discord though, because right now, so for anybody who does throw links, we are just ask Cryptid or Opresoria for permission to throw links. That's probably not going to last too long. I just literally have no idea what I'm walking into stream-wise right now. so so I would kind of lock down a little bit just to kind of test the waters before things kind of open back up to what we normally do. So so if you do end up dropping a link in the chat, just ask for permission from Opera Story or Cryptid first. Let's do the Handsome family. But obviously Discord. Obviously you can always just throw things in the Discord and then I'll bring them up. Let's for our first sprint, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna ride some Handsome family. Cause I love me some Handsome family and Ghostly's got me in a mood. All right. Yes, so stoked, Ghostly. Definitely put it in the Discord. I'm cooking while moderating you possums. Yeah, Ghostly is trying to combine a pitch deck and a novel. That's cool. I've actually, so after I was writing like D&D and Call of Cthulhu adventures, I was kind of trying to do something similar too, where I wanted to like try to combine my pitch deck with my screenplays. I might actually still do that, at least with the fundamental design of the screenplay, almost like publishing the screenplay as a book. The only problem is a lot of the art that I use in a pitch deck is not, it's all copyrighted art because it's a pitch deck. It's just a promo doc. It's not, you're not like making money off of it. It's just essentially to give you the idea or the impression of the story. But if you can, it's why like if I can like actually like pay some artists to like actually put in some art and do a little bit more design. Yeah, yeah, I feel you. Ghostly, also Ghostly, figure out how to make PDFs in dark mode. Please share. Please share. Do we want to do their most recent album? Hollow. All right, cool. All right, so we'll do some that. That is impressive, and you should absolutely share how you did that because I have no idea. All right. All right, everybody. We are going to dive into our first sprint of the day. Back to sprints. Let us keep the flames at bay with our words and or art or whatever it might be. Just create. All right. Happy writing, everybody. Okay, gotcha. But at least for a week, I'll be viewing stream from ModView. So no, you're good. If the schedule's a bit wonky, that works. That absolutely works, Opera Soria. No stress. All right. Happy writing, everybody. Oh, in Microsoft Word, if what you do is make the pages black and the words white, then just export and put it. Oh, weird. What a weird workaround. That's impressive, Ghostly. Well done on figuring that out. That's like a hack. Dark mode hack. Well done. All right. We're going to write. I'm going to shut up. Happy writing, everybody. And away we go. Hold on. I got to do a thing. Whoa, right. Well, welcome back, everybody. I got 0 writing done on that sprint. But that's fine. That's fine. I guess since we're musing about how fucking old I am, just how young. I'm glad at least everybody else is like in the same wheelhouse. I'd feel especially weird if I was the only the older folk. Honestly, like let's just say it, the adults in the room. Let's bring the music down. Start the down timer. All right, what do we got? Okay. I ate dinner and had a donut. Kids are asleep. That sounds amazing. Do. You're not old, Twilight. They goes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're not old. All right, we're still spring chickens. We are. We are all the things. Ghostly, I paid taxes. Thank you very much. Ghostly, I was paying taxes when I was 15 and a half. Like, if you have a job, you pay taxes. That's what happens. It's just, sometimes your parents do your taxes for you. I'm pretty sure I did my first year of doing taxes. I was 16, or 15 and a half, because I was doing welding out at Firebird Raceway. It was my first, like, job through my dad's friend. Ghostly, yes, but no, we are not old. We're not, like, look at that. Kids are asleep, ate dinner, and had a donut. We're clearly still young. We are young at heart. I ate dinner and ate too bad. Many adults do not. That means little. Yeah, there's also, I forgot the other side of that is the adults that also don't pay taxes or do their own taxes. I do know there's a shocking number of, particularly, like, I don't want to make it a gender thing, but there are a lot of men I've met who do not know how to do their own taxes, which I am convinced means that their mother or father has been doing their taxes for them for a long time. And I'm gonna I do my best not to judge them, but we all have different circumstances. But I might be judging, just a little bit. All right, we'll keep the handsome family vibes going. Let's see. Well, fine, bleh. All my pre-college jobs were paid under the table. Yeah, so I was technically paid. I was first paid under the table. Actually, it's funny. When I was in college, I had more under the table gigs than I did when I was in high school. But I was a projectionist at a movie theater at 16 and 15 and a half. I think the guy had to pay me. There was a reason why he couldn't pay me cash. Even though I was just like his assistant. It was very weird. How old did you? Oh, go say. How old did you think I was? I was probably saying early 20s. I was convinced you were early 20s. Yeah. I didn't realize you were still in the teens. Yeah, literal fetus. Crazy. Yeah, I was gonna say cryptid, old enough to drink at least. That's definitely where I was. I was definitely like, I figured you were like early 20s. Opera story, I do my father's taxes. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Our taxes are now complex enough to require an accountant. That's okay. Well, that's not including that. Yes, when most people I know who have families, particularly with kids, and if you are, okay, yeah, due to S corp. Yep. So if you're a contractor, because I'm a contractor, if you are a contractor, you have kids and you have a spouse. And depending on how that spouse makes their income, that is, you need an accountant. You have to at that point. I get away with it because I am alone and run, and so it's very easy for me to just do my expenses and all that. I don't have to deal with the rest of it. But yeah. You're not alone there. The kids are asleep. Everybody I know who's doing that with kids in a family, they all have to have accountants. Twilight, I see you judging, and I respect it. Thank you, Cryptid. Thank you. I'm mostly referring to single folks in their late 20s, and sometimes even early 30s, who may or may not be particularly competent. I mean, I'm not saying I was a competent adult. I was hot trash when I was in my 20s. Twilight was definitely hot trash, but Twilight could do Twilight's taxes. At least, I wasn't good at much. I did not have my shit together, but I could do my taxes. Uh, Ghostly's too much without alcohol. Can't imagine with it. Yeah, that tracks. Ghostly was born in the bright. Yeah, oh Jesus, yeah, yeah. You were born my junior year of high school. Yeah, that's some. That is some real. That is real baby, real young, real young. Whoo. Um, and there are people younger than Ghostly joining the army, and that's so weird. Well, that is. See, that's what's funny, Ghostly, is that there for me, it's like I had a buddy of mine who joined in his 30s because that was like a thing he really wanted to do with his life. Um, and he did. He got it. It took him a long time, but he got in. He got in at that age. It's not at the age we're at. It's like you couldn't even join if you wanted to, or it's very hard. Actually, I think where we're at now, I just wouldn't take you. Too old. Too old to begin the training. We're all hot trash in our 20s. Yeah, exactly, Cryptid. Yeah, you are hot, and you are a mess, and that's life before your 30s. This is wisdom. Everybody learn from Cryptid. This is natural. Some of us were born in another century, and it shows. Exactly, the kids are asleep. Yeah, think about that for a minute. We were born in another century, like even another millennium, like the previous millennium, if you're going by that standard. Um, Really, Ghostly, you have? It took my buddy, and he was in his late 20s, early 30s. It took him a long time to get accepted in the army. I mean, he had some surgeries and stuff. He had to get some like knee reconstruction surgery from sports, but I'm surprised you're seeing trainees in their 40s. Jesus. God. There you go. That's just further proof that I need to be able to survive a boot camp. I need to be able to survive boot camp in my 40s. That is what we're working towards. Thank you, Opersori. Yeah. I met a kid who joined who was born in 2007, and oh my goodness. That's 2007. That's, I just realized I'm almost 10 years past the selective service requirement, Operosoria. Yeah, both of us are. Yeah, we're almost there, Operosoria. Or no, almost 20 years. Or past the selective. Oh yeah, because there's like the window. That's right. It was easier to be less hot trash when I was it was easier to be less hot trash when I was in my 20s. The world has changed. That's true. The kids are asleep now. But does that also have to do with being a parent? 'Cause I feel like being a parent brings like a whole other level of being just a mess in life, and also like being hot trash. The raccoon life does not leave you the moment you kind of put your shit together. So I guess there is that. Oh no, it's 10. Okay, yeah, we're not that old yet. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, I was gonna say parenting. Yeah, I have two friends who I have been very close with, both before and then after the kids came, and I have seen what that does to folk. So I am, yeah, parenting seems like I don't think I could handle it. I actually do not believe, even with a partner, I do not know if I'd be cut out for that. I mean, I know that a lot of people might say that, and then you kind of like find a way once you become a parent. We're adaptable creatures. But I mean, both my parents weren't particular. They're fine people, but in many cases they weren't the best parents. Definitely sea turtle parents. Definitely like on the beach and good luck type parents, where they put the eggs on the beach and they're kind of like good luck, good luck. A little bit of that. A little bit of that. Like I love them. I don't want that to come off like I have some like internal hate. I adore my parents, flaws and all, but they were definitely the hands off. They were not did not have helicopter parents. That's for damn sure. It's a nightmare. Anyone over 30 gets labeled grandpa, grandma by the children in their platoons. Yeah, that's the talk. That's the youngin. That's what the youngins say that. They all say that shit. Crypt, I'm so a raccoon. I'm just a slightly more organized raccoon. Now I'm a raccoon with diagnosis. Yeah, exactly. With yeah, it's like I'm a raccoon now that has like medical stuff. Um, you parent your cats well. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it's cat parents. That's what I can do. I can do cat parenting. Ghostly just remembered. Ghostly. Oh, you did. Okay, good. Do do do. Oh, is that true? That's great, Cryptid. That's amazing. That's fantastic. Uh, that is, yeah. Are they talking about? Are they talking about your parents? Yeah, my wife. Is he talking about your? That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. My brother and I have always referred to that. Have always referred to our parents as sea turtle parents. Just drop those eggs off and Godspeed. Godspeed, kids. That's it. I could in theory be a grandma, but thank goodness I'm not. Holy shit, the kids are asleep. Yeah, thank goodness for that. I guess actually, yeah, this is how I mean there's a way. There's absolutely. Oh, thank you, Opera Soria. Um this is absolutely how you have someone who's in their late 30s or early 40s as a grandparent. You say you have a kid at like between 16 and 18, so like super young. And then if they have kids young, yeah. That's exactly hypothetically how you could be a grandparent and like be the Jesus. I'm just sitting here like if you and your progeny had kids young, you would be a grandparent. Now there's a lot of what ifs there. I feel like you got to jump through a lot of hoops. Okay, 42. Even if me and my kid each had kids at 21. Oh yeah, yeah, split the difference. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, you know what the kids. I mean, I would not. I don't know. It's very hard for me to like my buddy who's my yeah hashtag yikes. I don't know. So many people that I know, but maybe it's like an LA thing with like being in the industry. It takes so long to get in, even though it's an industry that's like obsessed with youth. Everybody I know out here who is actually working and finally like kind of like feeling the best they have in their whole life and they're working and they're creatively fulfilled and they're also generally healthier than they ever have been in their life are all between 40 and 50 years old. So like I don't know. I mean, I know it's weird. It's weird because it's like yeah, each you feel old, like in your late 30s, early 40s, but like everybody, the industry is a lot. Yeah, exactly. It is a lot, but it's like everybody I know, and it might be that a lot of the people I hang out with, are particularly people. They're married couples, but they're married couples who have decided not to have kids. And they're all in their 40s. Like almost everyone I hang out with is in their 40s. I'm the youngin in most of my social circles. So for me it's like, and they don't, they tend to. It's very funny to see other people be like, you're old. Like it's I don't know. No one really sees people in their 40s as being old out here, unless it's like actors, which is terrible. But that's the reality of it. But they are definitely living their best lives in their 40s. Seems to be the trend. Um, let's see here. That's a very polite way to put it. Exactly. My therapist had many different ones for it. Oh, that's okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. My parents had kids obscenely young. I joke often that I've already won. I've already won because I did not. That's true too. The whole like yeah, definitely having young parents has got to be a trip. I think that was another thing is I was the tail end accident child, so I came way late. They were definitely. My mom was getting tests to see if they should abort me because of how old my parents were when they had me. Because they wanted to make sure that she wasn't too old to carry a kid. And this was also back in the 80s too. Keep that in mind. A lot of things have changed since then. All right. Ad break is ending. All right. let us do 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 dive back into another sprint. Ghostly. Well, I'm glad you're here, Whitelight. Well, thank you. I don't know. I go back and forth on it, but for now, I'm glad I'm here. That sounds terrible. That's not true. But yeah, I am. My mother does reiterate very often. She will be like, "I'm so glad I didn't. I did." But it's my mom's sense of humor. But she absolutely will be like, "I'm so glad I didn't. I didn't just kill you." I'm like, I'm glad you did, Mom. Or report me. Or kill me when I was a child, because she definitely wanted to and tried a couple times to murder me when I was a youngin. Look at my thing next break. Maybe Bat's eyelashes. I'll take a peek at it. I'll take a peek at it. Let's see here. All right, we're gonna dive into sprints. Happy writing, everybody, and away we go. Oh. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hey! Alright, that's the end of that sprint. We're going to start the down timer. There we go. Oh, that's a great one. There you go. There you go, Opera Story. We're just stacking the quotes today, I guess. That is a great, great sub-quote. Amazing. Standing her ground and not taking a guff. Although, my default will always be not take any guff from these fucking swine. But that's because it's from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and I love that quote. Theater kids, the most dangerous monster of all. I have free time for the first time in like 8 weeks. I know, Opera Story, you're like, freedom! I know. Alright, let me catch up really quick. Alright, Bless Your Soul by the Bones of Dr. Jones. Alright, let's take a look at this. Alright. Okay. The Bones. Alright, what was it? Theater Kid's the most dangerous one. I mean that I actually think there's like a shock kind of giallo horror movie that actually does take place in a theater. But it's not like a theater kid who's murdering. It's just a dude who, like a psycho, who breaks in and starts murdering all these actors. But yeah, theater kid with a shiv. I feel like you could make a monster with that for sure. It's chaos. That's perfect. Yeah, right. You're reading Gwendolyn Brooks and having emotions. Oh no. Do I know who Gwendolyn Brooks is? I'm gonna feel very dumb, I feel like, when I look up who that is. Oh, it's a poet? Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, I do know. Okay. I think I know. Yes, I think I know this person. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's going to be a fast track to making me want to cry. As someone who really, I enjoy my poetry. Tomorrow morning, I intend to eat a big burrito. Give them Nell. Enjoy that burrito. Burrito sounds great. Okay. Oh, this is the theme for the folk horror? Got it. Okay. Big burritos. Oh, man. A breakfast burrito does sound very good, right? Maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. I have a meeting in the morning, but maybe I'll have time to go get a breakfast burrito. Let's see. Imagine jazz hands, but with knives. Exactly. Yeah. Like Edward Scissorhands, but it's like, it's like, it's like Edward Scissorhands, but less gothy and more like, oh wow, what if you did it as a musical? Has anyone done like a proper horror, like a really intense horror? I'm not a musical person. I mean, I know Phantom. That's like melodramatic, like romantic horror, but like a straight up horror movie, but as a musical, like as a play. Like, I'm trying to think. Are there? Oh yeah. Oh, you're right. Repo. Yes, the kids are asleep. 100%. Oh yes, Repo. I didn't even think about Repo. You're right. Yep. Has anyone actually seen Repo? I have not. Rocky Horror doesn't technically count because it's not like straight up horror. Oh, Sweeney Todd. Yeah, Sweeney Todd kind of gets there. That's true. Sweeney Todd's a little bit more like gothic. Yeah, it's still horror, I guess. I think I was thinking a little harder. Than something like... I didn't want something that was kind of in the Phantom of the Opera range. Alright, let's see here. Oh man, now I kind of wish I wasn't writing historical fiction. I could have a lot of fun with that, for sure. Phoenix. Hopefully I'm saying that right. A little less goth, a little more razzle-dazzle. Yeah. I was gonna say like Shaz... Yeah, it's like less goth and more like doing jazz hands and then like, murdering people with them, I guess. Thank you, Opera Soar. Yeah. Okay. Oh, We Real Cool. That's okay. I think I read We Real Cool when I took a poetry class in my creative writing minor, and I think we read We Real Cool. I'll have to look at it and double check. Is that not Demon Barber of Fleet Street? Yeah. Sweeney Todd, yeah. Oh, you own Repo? Okay. Is it good? Kids Are Asleep? I've never seen it, but I do know that Repo, yeah, it's sci-fi, I guess, but it's horror. Repo's the one that I'm aware of that is like straight horror. That feels very horror. Like that one feels like a horror movie as a musical on stage. Okay, let me look this up. What am I doing? What am I doing? I gotta go back and find this really quick. I gotta go. Bless your soul. Bless Your Soul by The Bones of J.R. Jones. All right, let's see what this is. It's got a nice banjo. Got a banjo open. The Body Turned into a Hand Puppet. Yeah, okay. Repo. The Body Turned into a Hand Puppet by Anthony Stewart is magnificent. Yeah, Repo isn't horror. It's dystopian. Oh, really? Sweeney is definitely closer to it? Interesting. Okay. Oh, you know what is? Oh, what is it? Oh, yeah. Yes, tell me, Cryptid. I need it. No, American Murder. Oh, and I don't think I've ever heard of American Murder Song. Okay. I have to pick a quote for this host spot. Oh, for your podcast, and I'm between by two Brooks, and they're both so good. Okay. Even if you are not ready for day, it cannot always be night. That's a good one. I shall create, if not a note, a whole. If not an overture, a desecration. I mean, I'm 100% on quote 2. I could just say right now, quote 2. If not an overture, a desecration. That's metal. Want me to share an American Murder Song, Wiley? No. It's okay. I'm gonna look up the play. Because usually I just want to see I want to like watch it. I just not. Hey, Ghostly's coming out with some crow quotes. Thank you, Opera Soria. Yeah, this is great. Adding this to my library. It's a good song. I really like this. I like the vibe. It's got a good. This is definitely a good like folk vibe. Yeah. It reminds me of, I don't know if any of you have ever listened to Brother Dedge. Brother Dredge. I think it's Dedge, Brother Dedge. But one of his songs is in Django Unchained, and I like went back and listened to it. It's a little bit more Bayou, a little bit more like Southern influence, Louisiana. It's got a little bit of that Louisiana vibe to it, but it's this kind of reminds me of that a little bit. It's very good though. Very good. Yep, that's it, Ghostly. Too Old to Die Young. Yep. But if you listen to the rest of his film, his discography, like his older stuff is great. 35 millimeter musical exposition has some dramatic horror songs. Okay, Ballad of Sarah Berry and Leave Luann stick out the most, but they're not horror. Got it. Yeah, I feel like horror is like really hard, but all right, okay. See, the thing is I mostly, because I'm not a huge musical theater person, I don't tend to like musical songs, like songs from musicals very often. But I do find when musicals try to like go outside of their comfort zone in terms of genre, some really interesting things can happen. This is a good song, Ghostly. Is that a cover? Is Bless Your Soul from a... Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I got this. This is definitely that tin style folk music. I need, but yeah, I need to. I want to, but I like the thing I like about when musicals go out of genre. Sometimes the songs do get really good. And I actually do like them. So it's kind of why I'm I might try to like find some of these, like 35 millimeter. There's some other ones that people dropped. I will look up American Murder though, for sure. Give them now. Like I might look up that whole soundtrack for that play just because I've never heard of it before and I kind of want to know what it's about. Oh, ad break is ending, and that's just about the end of this. I missed the Donner Party album by... Oh, American Murder Song? Okay. Ooh. They did a Donner Party? I am sure that is dark. That song is a vibe. Okay. Hell's Bells by Carrie Ann Hurst is also very good. Okay. I mean, I'm assuming that's a... Oh, I see this. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'll have to check this out. American Murder Party. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the Rex, folks. That is... this is day 2 of Donner Party Discourse in my life. Oh, really? Kids are asleep? Oh, man. Hell's Bells by... Is it Hell's Bells like the, Like the... Is it AC/DC that did Hell's Bells? Is it a cover of that song? It's not a cover. It's original. Okay, gotcha. It's original to. I'll take a look at that. Carrie Ann. Okay. All right, I've added American Murder Party, so I'm gonna try to listen to the Donner Party thing. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna look these up. Okay. Okay. All right, so we should probably dive into... It'll be our last sprint of the... Yeah, it'll be our last sprint of the day. All the songs from Twilight are sort of the horror of early Americana. Gotcha, Cryptid. That I can get into. That's cool. I do suggest 35 millimeter. Okay, thank you, Lex. I will add that 35 millimeter. Each song is a mini musical, and the whole album has some overarching themes. Cool. Okay, 35 millimeter. Add that. Cool. Got it. Okay, yeah, I will... Yep, okay, there we go. Cool. All right, thank you. Thank you. And American Murder Song for sure. I'll add. If I had a nickel for every time someone discussed the Donner Party in a stream I was in, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Yeah, it's a hyper-specific thing to just occur in 2 streams. Okay. All right, so this is going to be the last sprint of the day. I'm going to have to duck out after this. And yeah, I will I will say, before we get started on the sprint, though, because we'll probably have to run right after, it turns out I'm going to be on a podcast discussing one of my favorite brooding horror films. It's like in my top 5 films ever made. And I have to record it on Monday, so I'm doing a rewatch this weekend. So I'm debating doing... It's like a buddy of mine who has a movie podcast with another friend of his. So I'm doing a rewatch of it. I need to rewatch it twice, and then I read up on a few things just before I go on it, just so I pretend like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm debating that I'm debating doing it in the Discord or one of my watches, since it is a favorite film of mine. So if anybody is interested, I was debating maybe Friday after stream or Saturday after stream, doing a movie watch party in the Discord. If anybody wants to pop in and watch Kiyoshi Kurosawa's Cure. Which is one of my favorite films. So that's the random announcement, since we have discussed doing movie nights. So other than that, it should be standard schedule stuff. So, all right, happy writing, everybody. We are going to switch musical vibe. Well, no, we'll do some more Handsome Family. All right. Handsome Family. There we go. All right, cool. All right, happy writing, everybody. We'll see you on the other side. And away we go. Alrighty, everybody. Alright. Alright, let me drop the music. Alright, everything I know is against my will. I figured, Lex, but I was like, you're like, I work for the government. I'm like, Lex knows everything. If Lex works for the government, Lex knows everything. Because that's like generally benefit wise, not always, but generally is a lot better than most other cases, and also it has to be very like legally sound. Everything I know is against I got a bunch of work done. Good, I'm glad. But I missed things in chat. Chat, I mean, I got no work done, but I'm actually I'm okay with it. But no, more than anything, I'll be late tomorrow, but I will have a marriage certificate, maybe a death certificate. Is that death certificate going to be for Wildlight? A Wildlight death certificate? Ghostly is just like, I expect compensation, or here's your death certificate. It's a bold move. It's a bold move. Let's see here. No worries, Ghostly, about being late. Thank you all for behaving so I could get those pages done. I got work done. Not sure if it was important work, but his work. Patio Skunk, that is what matters. Getting work done. Important work. Yeah, I'm still not entirely convinced that Ghostly has these. I'm starting to think Ghostly might be forging documents. I think Ghostly might be forging documents, everybody. Someone might want to mention that's illegal. Absolutely not. How dare you, sir? Okay. Before we go though, I feel like everybody needs to see the pictures. Oh, why is that so small? All right, everybody. These were Ghostly's Pawn Boys. I love these. These are absolutely hilarious. Look at the little koi. It's amazing. Look at it. It's so good. They are very funny, Ghostly. I feel like you should just double down on these as being great. This one is fantastic. It's like Apocalypse. Yeah, the font is great. This does not represent my art. I do really love this one. It's just like screaming in the sky around all this. This is the one that actually like is close to what I envisioned for the actual like poster promo art for it. Because it's very close to the opening image of the movie. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, the fish is screaming in the sky. Exactly. The koi is iconic. Yeah. So, but no, this is very similar to the opening of the movie. So if I actually was, when I was conceiving of what the poster would be, it was probably going to be the dead koi floating in the pond. We don't know the horrors that koi has seen. I mean, it's kind of the point. That is the character of Old Man Koi in the script. Is Old Man Koi's seen some shit. Has been through some shit too. But it's all like screaming in the hills. I love it. It's so great. It's so great. So I feel like these are delightful. Thank you, Ghostly. I will find a way. I will find a way to reimburse you or compensate you for your hard work. They are delightful, and I do appreciate them. All right, everybody. Exactly. Well, I was gonna have a file of Ghostly fan art. I'm just waiting for all the Virgil stuff to start, like all the Virgil art. All right. That is gonna be the end of stream. I gotta run, but I want to thank you all for all being very, very kind, lovely, delightful people. And even though I didn't get a lot of work done, it kind of was just nice to be able to be silly and be with a bunch of silly people today. So it's good for the soul. So thank you so much for that. Uplifts my spirits. But we are going to go ahead and raid out for everybody who wants to keep on working. I figure we'll probably go say hello to Coffee. I think Coffee is up working. I think everybody else is I mean, there's some other people I don't know, but we'll go do Coffee. All right. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves, especially now, and be kind to others, especially now. And we will catch you all next time. And let me start the raid thing. So just all right. Do. But take care, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Love you all. Bye.